ask you a couple more questions. Then I'm gonna jump over to Coach Kenny because we're gonna push this podcast. This is our first one, and I don't want nobody to feel like we leaving them out. Talk to me about Lorenzo Truck Simpson and what you see in the near future for him.
I see a lot with Truck. Right now, we coming up on our 10th fight. Hopefully, he's fighting with Kitty. What day he supposed to be fighting now? February?
February the 17th. No, 27.
27. So, you know, this is 10th fight. This is what I call a milestone of going to the second tier. He's the baby out them three. You with me? I see it. He got a lot of potentials, you know, but all of it is based on opportunities, especially this day and time, you know, and how the promoters are promoting the kids now because, you know, it's hard to get them fights now. You know, I'm watching how the promoters had to put in substitutes when they making a fight and you had to adapt to the changes.
Correct.
If somebody catch the virus,
correct,
they put another person in place and you was playing the training for that particular person. You had to make the adjustments to get ready for that. That's why when we was watching some of the fights and some of the guys that's on the A side wasn't looking good is because they can't move around and do the type of training that they are used to doing.
Exactly.
We're seeing some fighters didn't make weight, you know. Again, Gervonta, he was like, it helped him, you know.
He was locked in.
He was locked in, man. It helped him.
He was focused, man. He was definitely focused.
Truck, it helped him. It helped Malik, you know, because I watched Kenny train Malik through camp, you know, and he looked like a skeleton that had muscles. You know? So it was. I keep going back to this pandemic, man. It's crazy because it seemed like it ain't gonna go nowhere. How long we gonna have to wear the masks to actually conversate with each other? You know, you have to be leery in the gym. Who got it? Who don't got it? Because somebody gets sick, we had to do contact. We got to shut everything and do contact tracing. Make sure everybody do testing and make sure they good. So when you sit back and look at this situation, man, it's scary. You know?
All right, let me ask Coach K, my main man, the Bible over here to my left. What stood out to you, Coach K, the most in 2020? What excited you? What motivated you to want to stick it through this pandemic?
What stood out to me the most? When the whole box community said, "God damn, I'm taking with that uppercut." That's what stood out the most. Everybody at the same time. God damn. That's what did it. I'm gonna go another year with this one.
Yeah,
that was a classic.
You have a daughter that fight also, Mia Killer D. Ellis. Coach K, how long you been coaching your daughter, and as a father having a daughter in the sport, how that motivates you to keep applying the knowledge that you have to give to your daughter? The people want to know out there.
I've been training her since she's been in Paris, since she came home from the hospital. I didn't have to really force her to do it. You know, she just started coming to the gym. I started teaching her at home for the first 4 years.
Awesome.
When she turned 5, I just started bringing her to the gym. She just blended in with everybody else.
Awesome. Let me chime in a little bit. Up there on the screen, you see Mia Killer D. Ellis with a toy and coat drive. See here at Upton Boxing in the city of Baltimore, in the city, it's just not about boxing with us. It's about uplifting the community and giving back. You know, we're trying to make these young people save their lives because, as you can see, the violence that's plaguing our streets. And at our center, we try to give a glimpse of hope that you look at what Tank doing, Lorenzo Truck Simpson, Malik the King Warren, Iceman. You look at those guys, man, and if they can do it, you can do it. That's what we saying at our place, because everybody not going to be successful in boxing. So we teach them other avenues, education. We push education because Coach Calvin, if your grade's not up to par and you're not respecting your mom home, you know, you don't get the box.
You don't get to go nowhere with
You don't get to go nowhere. You don't get no benefits without program.
Mom and dad only one at home. Mom and dad.
Yeah.
Well, mom and dad.
Respected mom and dad.
Well, I would say dads because in our gym, I'm getting more dads hanging out with the kids.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
With the dads, I actually make them. I call them coach managers. Make sure their kids get where I need them to be at when I need them to be. So props go out to my dads and my moms.
Oh yeah, definitely. It takes a village to raise these kids, man. We old school, Coach Kenny, Calvin, and me. You know, we from back in the day. You know, we look at it like we don't want no child left behind. But let me jump into this. This one of my questions I wanted to ask Coach Calvin. What did you think about that knockout that Gervonta Tank Davis had? And first of all, I just like to take my hat off to Leo Santa Cruz because I'm a big fan of Leo.
Me too.
You know, and a lot of people wouldn't have stepped in front of Tank and put up the challenge that he did. You know, so saying that, I want to give a shout out to Leo Santa Cruz camp because I have a lot of respect for him. But back to my question, Coach Calvin. Do you think that was knockout of the year?
Well, he got the vote. He got nominated. And yeah, it was. I mean, looking at the situation, looking at the fights it had, it was.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's. I thought when Tank won the world champion knockout, you know, and he beat Rize, man. I thought that was amazing. But that knockout right there was like he had something on his mind. He you know, when in our talks about, you know, this particular fight, you know, he knew that he was fighting a 4-time division champion, you know, and he told us certain. And when Santa Cruz said take guitar in the 5th round, you know, the whole time when we was training, I was planting that seed. And I keep trying to explain to people, Tank is different. He different, man. I'm gonna keep this real from people listening right now. I thought Tank shot him. I thought he shot him, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. Man. I was scared, man. I was scared, man. When he hit that man went out. I said, oh my God. You know, what you thought about it, Kenny?
I thought he had whiplash for sure. You know, Santa Cruz is always one of my all-time favorites.
Kenny always said that.
A lot of people don't know, when we had Tank up at DC at the amateur tournament, I was in the back watching Santa Cruz fight a pro fight on TV. Tank wasn't even pro yet.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's why we call him the Bible, y'all. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I thought about it when I was watching. I was at a fight party and everybody was jumping up, saying, Leo putting his hands on Tank, and everybody was cheering. As soon as they cheered, out of nowhere, the uppercut came, and when he hit him so hard, I dropped my food. I dropped my plate on the floor. They say that to me, I think that was knockout of the decade. I ain't gonna say of the year because if you look at it, the way he set it up, he was shooting for that uppercut the whole fight. So it was just like you make adjustments when you get in your car, that rear view mirror, you want to see anything behind you. See, Tank was seeing everything in front of him and behind him, and I just seen him itching forward, man. But when he hit him, I was like, whoa! I was just glad that the kid was all right, man.
Yeah,
you know, I was happy for Tank, but then I was worried for him, you know, because they both got families at the end of the day. So I'm going to go into Coach Calvin. My next question, no matter of fact, I'm going to hit my boy, the Bible, Coach K. Coach K, what you see in 2021, what do you want to see? What's a big fight for you?
I want to see Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Yeah. Oh, who you like?
I like them both.
You like them both? So you going to stay out of it on that? You neutral?
I'm neutral.
Okay, so whatever results you get, you okay
with
it? Okay, that's fair. Coach Calvin, let me ask you that same question. What's your favorite fight for 2021? What do you want to see that get you to say, hey man, that was the best fight I've seen so far this year? Who would you match up?
I want to see all the big name fighters against the big names because in history, what always happened when we think a big fight was going to happen. They take another fight. That fight don't happen. Let's look at Joshua and the Brown Bomber. They were supposed to fight. Joshua got a loss.
Yeah,
That changed
that pissed me off.
Right. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah. So the thing is I just want to see the big promoters make the big fights. You know what I'm saying? That's what making that MMA so special. You know, they ain't waiting. They making them fights. You know, like Kenny talked about the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford's fight. That's a big fight.
Yeah.
When you talk about there's a lot in that 130, 135. I'm going to see. You hear what I just said? I'm going to see because they got to make that fight. Me personally, you know, all of them should stop talking that stuff. Get what I'm saying? You can't get what the A side get. My thing is, if y'all not filling up arenas, get what I'm saying? Stop asking for that crazy money, you know? But if you're filling up crazy money, or a friend of mine told me this. He said, let's do this 70-30. If you win, you get 70. If you lose, you get 30.
You know what I'm saying? Like that?
If you believe in yourself,
yeah, no, I mean that's how I'm trying to.
You okay with that?
I'm decent with that. Yeah, I'm decent with that. You know what I'm saying?
Because we already know we getting the 7. Okay, we just
you know, that's what I'm in. I mean, you going in, you know, 40-60. You get what I'm saying? You know, whoever get their hand raised at the end of the fight, that's what you go home with.
That's right.
You know, they arguing about the A side, the B side. At the end of the day, man, a side is a side. You know what I'm saying? It's who show up in that side. I've been watching fights, man, that you been saying some upsets. Joshua, when he fought the Spanish kid.
Ruiz, Andy Ruiz.
He knocked him off, and he was the A side, you know? So make the fights.
Any given Sunday.
Yeah, make the fights, man. Make people want to be glued to the TV. Yeah. Make people want to be at the coffee pot talking about the fights. Yeah. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Well, I just want to touch in on who I would like to see, because I learned a lot from you guys, and I understand that money, dollars make sense. You can't jump out there and fight people because they want to run their mouth, because they want to pay that. You know, I'm not hating on that. But Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny, I'm going to ask both of y'all the same question. And you can answer first, Coach Calvin, then Coach Kenny, you chime in. What's the big money fight you want to see next for Gervonta Tank Davis?
It's based on what the public want to see. You know what I'm saying? That's going to actually generate that type of money. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I like Ron, man. He calling everything out. I like the way how he's selling himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lopez, because he's undisputed champion of all the belts. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe people come out and see that fight. You know, so that's two of them that I got in mind. You know, the Devin Haney, and that's like a background. You know what I'm saying? For them young guys, them fighting against each other. But again, I know that's not going to happen because everybody trying to make sure they secure where they at. You know.
What you say, Coach Kenny?
I'm gonna go with Teofimo Lopez because he owned all the straps, and I see Tank beating all of them. So let's get the straps first.
Gotcha.
Get him on that belt, and then defend you.
I don't think so because the straps don't really mean nothing this day and time. I'm just one who can bring them.
No, that's just my opinion.
I got you on that. I got you on that. But at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, if he can't fill up arena and he asking for a lot of money,
I don't care. Get the straps.
You know,
get the straps.
Yeah. See, well, I think for real, personally, I think I would like to see Tank fight Ryan. The one that's Garcia, that's running his mouth.
Man,
you know,
you ain't
see, we don't do all of that. We, as you can see, we let Al talk and Al Fist speak for us. That's okay that he selling the fight. You know, I mean, I like the kid. He's a good, solid fighter, but not to just be biased. I really don't see what he had. He thinking he gonna knock Gervonta out in the second round. Be for real, man. I mean, it's okay to be confident and cocky, you know, like I say, but you gonna get yourself hurt, man. You know, you selling death that you can't cash. You selling tickets that you can't cash, man. So since you predicting a 2-round knockout, I'm gonna predict that you're gonna get knocked out. And I don't know how it's going to come, but we already know Gervonta Tank Davis, man. Y'all think he's just a power puncher. This kid, man, he got over 180 amateur fights, man. This kid is a pure boxer. But the neutralizer is his power. And that's something I really don't see at 130 and 135. A person that can box, be an assassin, and put you to sleep. So more power to you, Ryan. I wish you the best, man. So what you think about that, Coach Kenny, all of the tickets that he's selling and cashing? You think you're supposed to be confident in yourself.
Yeah, but he want the money. He don't really want the fight.
Gotcha.
He want the money. He don't want the fight.
Gotcha.
Tank is a cash cow.
Yeah.
If he fights somebody else, it's a possibility he might get stopped the next time he gets dropped.
How you say? What you say,
So he
Kenny?
don't want to lose that opportunity. So
Yeah.
get the money, dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah. Gotcha.
What you say, Kenny? When Mike Tyson called him on the telephone.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Oh yeah, yo.
When he realized that Tank was on the phone,
Yeah,
he was scared to death.
he was like, Gervonta, man, come on, man. You see this, man? This dude selling all of this stuff, man.
Man.
He like, come on, Tank, you gotta make this fight happen.
Brian got
You know.
scared to death.
Yeah, when Tank got on there,
when he see Tank cross the ring.
when Tank got on there, he was all calm. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We don't got
Cardio burns fat.
all of that yelling and screaming, man.
Cardio actually burns calories. Ain't doing much.
Right here, Coach Gray pull it up for y'all right now.
Here you
Oh,
go.
here you
Watch,
go.
watch.
Here you go.
I don't care. You're on pause. 2 rounds. 2 rounds. You're going to sleep. 2 rounds. Hey, it's not gonna hurt. I promise you, it's not gonna hurt.
2 rounds. He told me he was not taking
Wait,
it.
go to the finish. Watch the reaction.
I know you see me. 2 rounds. Don't worry. I don't care what you got. Yeah, all that. You better open up. You're gonna need a ladder to hit me. You're gonna need a stairmaster to hit me.
You think I don't want to see this fight?
Hey, how tall are you? How tall are you? You 5'5". You're gonna need a ladder to hit me. You're gonna need a stairmaster. Boy, you're gonna be able to touch me.
This boy
You ain't never fought a 135 in your life. Just different. Just I don't care what you say. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Look, Mike pumping that shit up. Yeah.
Mike knows what's gonna happen.
Look at Mike.
You ain't never seen nothing like this.
Oh, look at him.
Watch me sit down.
You see me with the whole time, man. 2 rounds is all gonna take. Now, but you can talk to Mike. Have a good time with Mike.
Watch.
On me.
Oh, that's right, youngin.
Yeah.
Hit me with that shot. You're gonna need a stairmaster, boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in. Next fight, be with this nigga, man. What? We on worldwide television. He's fighting this nigga talking mad
Told you.
shit.
See, that's the fight. Shut that shit down.
Let's go. Hey.
Shut that down, man.
He said it. Don't worry about it. He said it. Next fight, there's no going back now. There ain't no
All right,
going back.
bro.
Hey, you better commit to it.
Watch me.
Yeah, while we watching, we watching.
Get myself into it.
Hey, look at me. I'm dancing. I'm happy. I'm dancing for something. I'm dancing.
Look like pumped up, yo.
Mike already know you gonna get knocked out.
Let's go.
For real, dude.
Fake worry, ball. He's out.
Come on.
Hey, man, this is a man. He's talking niggas.
Look,
Look at him. Look at his face. Oh, look at his face. He know what time it is.
Look at his face. Give me the phone back so I can apologize.
he acting for the people, man.
Yeah.
Tank-
Look at his face. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Go, baby.
Yeah, he going down, right?
Somebody driving you, man. Got it. Yeah, come on, man. Talk about your man, man. Root your man on, nigga. Young worldwide television. Put him on
Yeah, we got
television,
this.
man.
We got this,
Come on,
boy.
man. What's your name, nigga? What's that? What's his name?
Mike Trades is all out
Yeah.
there. But that's the fight. Now you see why I'm on that so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I know youngin.
Yeah, boy, he was scared.
No,
Man,
I know
you
youngin.
Coach Kenny, I ain't catch that at first. You could see his face. He had that little look on his face, like he know he in for it.
Like I said,
You know,
like
he
I
know
say,
he in for it.
that what Tank gonna carry it on him. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Tank don't even knock him out. Punish him.
Knock his ass out.
I hate coach.
Everybody I told Tank not to knock out what he did to him.
Knock his ass out. I want to go home.
I don't want Tank to knock him
Then he
out.
hug Coach
No.
Ray.
I want them to do it in the corner. I want the corner like, stop it, go police!
No, we want that saying. Put that penitentiary knife. Put that penitentiary.
So, you know, so that's why I wanted that particular fight, you know, because, you know, he's selling it. He's definitely selling it, you know. He's definitely selling it.
Yeah, he's selling it. You know what I mean? He's selling it.
All right, what's next?
Well, you know, now, since we done seen the little comedy skit, you know, I hope y'all out there got a laugh, because, I mean, if after he get massacred, at least I know he'll have a career in stand-up. Because the dude funny as hell. Then he had them clowns around him, because that look they going to have on their face when he get dropped, oh my God. You know, because Tank going to hit that boy so goddamn hard, he probably jaw his ancestors in Africa.
And then you got to remember, his fans asked him for that fight. You know, after the fight, he told his fan, who y'all want me to see? You know, Devin Haney supposed to have a mandatory 2 fight. And they said,
the mandatory to fight who?
What's
Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Well, he need to get that out the way first.
No. Like I said again, because I got a feeling that would knock him off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you gotta look at that. I want to see them. I want that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, let's look.
I think Devin will outbox him.
Probably so.
I
mean,
think Devin will take him to school,
it's a good
man.
fight, you know, but again, don't wait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for something big. And then his fans want to see it. Tank, what he just did, Tank fans want to see it.
Yeah.
The fans want to see it.
Yeah,
Give the public what they want.
What's his name? The kid that was selling all that death. First, the kid that was meeting Tank. He lost.
Tevin Farm.
Tevin Yeah, same thing.
They made that fight. They sold that fight. Now,
you don't need a fourth Tank, but now the opportunity is gone.
No, you don't even hear his name no more.
You don't even hear
You don't hear his name no more. Tank may put him on. Guess what? He won. He cashed his stuff out.
Yeah.
Then he took a low payday for a fight and then lost the belt. You know, so
I think he can bounce back.
Ted good. That's part of boxing. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what we was talking about. Let's go about this loss situation. Like, you know, this loss situation. Floyd undefeated. Everybody like to be Floyd because they grew up off of Floyd. Yeah. You know, so that's that undefeated syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Tevin showed that you can still get back up to that level. You know what I'm saying? It's like our kid, Malik Hawkins, Iceman. We got a loss.
Yeah.
It's how you bounce back.
It's the bounce back what make you, man, in this sport.